Hi everyone, I'm just doing this little video here just to let you know about silent counselling. It's maybe something that you've heard because it's actually reaching a lot more countries worldwide now, and it was actually a modality that was developed by Marjorie and John Cooper in Perthshire in Scotland here. So um, I first came across it a few years ago now, and so amazed by the quick, rapid results it was having, and I became a practitioner, and then I became a teacher in it as well. And those of us who are using this amazing modality are finding the results to be quite phenomenal. It's called silent counselling because we don't need to talk about any traumatic events. We don't need to keep talking about that. And what we do as practitioners, we're able to help our clients to identify where any negative stuck emotions are within the body. And that might be coming from something that happened in early childhood. It might be some time from the past, any traumatic event we've maybe gone through. It could also be from within the womb or from our birth, or ancestral lineage comes down as well, and also maybe past life stuff, which sounds quite way out there, but um, there are things that could come through into this lifetime that could affect us that we need to address and work through as well. So it is absolutely amazing how quickly it works and how we as practitioners are able to help our clients to identify where in the body certain emotions are stuck. And we work on the meridian points, and the meridians are energy pathways that go within the body from the crown to the feet. And obviously we're used to acupuncture. You've heard of as well, they use the meridian points as well. And as a practitioner, our client comes in and just able to let us know what's going on. They're maybe feeling stuck or they're not quite sure where it's coming from. And we're able to identify what the root cause is, so where this is all stemming from, because we use kinesiology, which is a muscle testing, and we're able to get biofeedback from our client, and then we take over and surrogate, and we're able to identify where in the meridians certain emotions are stuck. And when the energy gets stuck, it affects our physical and mental and emotional and spiritual well-being as well. So through identifying where this is all coming from and identifying where in the body system and the energy system the emotions are stuck, we are then able to help our client to release those negative emotions that are not serving them, that are causing dis-ease within the body. And just say, for example, up here we've got the bladder meridian, and that's where we have a lot of trauma stuck as well in that meridian. We've got the gallbladder meridian here, and that's resentment and bitterness and rage and frustration gets stuck in here, and we're able to then release and let that go. Then we've got the stomach meridian, and that's all about obsessive worry and anxiety and fear. And we've got all the different meridians that are parts on our face. We've got 3 parts on the body: the collarbone, under the arm, and the liver point. And then we've got points on our hand as well that are, I mean, for instance, the thumb is the lung meridian, and that's about grief and sadness. And the heart meridian here is about heartache and being hurt by people we love. And we've got all different parts that have all got different emotions that are relevant to that part. And so we're able to identify where in the body we've got those emotions stuck. But isn't it phenomenal how we can actually identify where, when this has come into our energy field and affected our life? And if it keeps us stuck, then we're not able to be moving forward in life and reaching our full potential. So lots of people have come feeling stuck or just maybe feeling as well. It's very helpful for pain, anxiety, all sorts of different conditions that are holding us back as well. So we are able to identify. It's incredible. I know it sounds amazing, like what, but I wouldn't be having gone on to teach this as well because we're all trying to get this out there in the world that it's such an easy um, therapy to go through and support your client through, and you could actually see the results within one session, and you could see your client becoming lighter and freer as they're releasing those emotions that have been stuck within the body. And we're also able to check if there's toxins, internal, external toxins, and release those as well. And once we've cleared all the emotions that are stuck, the client will feel so much lighter and freer. And then we do a clearing sequence to bring your client back in again. And then we always replace what we've let go of with positive emotions as well, and we tap them in. So we're using a bit of emotional freedom technique at the same time. But it is absolutely phenomenal. And as I say, that's the reason I became a teacher in it as well. And it's amazing seeing the case studies that come back with the evidence that this is actually an amazing, powerful system of counselling. And the beauty is it's silent counselling because we don't need to talk about the trauma that's caused the distress within the body. Yes, we can talk, it's absolutely fine, but it's just in case somebody doesn't want to revisit and relive any traumatic experience. What we can do as a practitioner is to identify what the emotion is relating to that event, and we're able to release. So we hold on to, just say it's frustration, resentment, bitterness, and rage that we've picked up and it's been held within the body. And we are able then to hold that meridian point, and we actually use breath work. Now, breath work has taken over the world in many different ways as well, and it's so powerful. And we use breath work within the counselling session, and we breathe in, and you're taking a big deep breath in, and you're feeling it in your diaphragm because you've got lots of cranial nerves and the vagus nerve there as well, and we've got that mind, brain, gut connection as well. And we breathe in, and then what we do is we'll let that go. And if we do that a few times and we're guiding our clients through that as well, it is amazing to just see the energy just being released, and there might be yawning, burping, feeling really sleepy as we go on the session. Now, it might be there's only maybe 3 or 4 points come up. We've got 14 different points that we identify. Sometimes we have nearly them all to clear. It depends what's been going on and how we are right now in the moment. But in a single session, the results are just out of this world. They're so powerful. And as I say, Marjorie and John Cooper, they've brought this into the world as well, and we've got a few trainers now they're getting this out there because it is so amazing to help youngsters as well that are going through lots of stress and anxiety and all sorts of conditions that are causing dis-ease within the body, because we are all made up of energy. Energy is what it's all around us. It's who we are, and if that energy gets blocked, we are affected by that. So silent counselling. If you want to have any more information, if you would like to become a silent counselling practitioner, I'm free to do that on a one-to-one with you even as well. It's a 2-day course, and you will have your manual, and we'll go through everything so that you're aware of the process and how to take this out there to your clients. there's 6 case studies to do. So if you have 6 people and you see them twice and write up a case study, and we'll give you a template and then write in extra about your findings, and then at the end I have a final assessment to do as well, because it's a very powerful, unique, amazing rapid energy release system. And it's 555, all practitioners all over the world. We charge £555. You could pay that up in a few payments if you wish as well. And after your case studies and your final assessment, you'll be a silent counselling practitioner, being able to take this out there into the world as well and help so many other people. And if there's a time that this is needed, it's now. And as I say, I've got many colleagues that do this as well. And if you would like to do some training with me to become a silent counselling practitioner, just give me a message or phone or email, and I'll be glad to teach you this over 2 days, and then you'll work on your case studies over a few months and final assessment to become part of the growing team that we're taking this out into the world, because we're absolutely all flabbergasted about how powerful and rapid this is at releasing stuck emotions. And some people have actually said as well that they were feeling stuck with issues around past trauma and loss, and sessions enabled them to explore those feelings in greater depth and let go of those issues that were holding them back. The work freed me from fear and blocks of living a full and happy life. After the session, I felt lighter. I released the healing, and just been going on and on where they didn't have to be. And I mean, a lot of us are all proof of the pudding as well. We've all had our trauma, we've all had things to deal with. And by doing the work that we've been doing through training, we are all doing this because we know it works as well. So if you'd like to join the growing team of silent counselling practitioners all over the world, I'm happy to train you, and it'll take 2 days, 10 till 4 over 2 days, and come and join the team and spread this amazing work. So lots of love to you all for now. Bye bye.